Scottish TV broadcaster Lorraine Kelly was chatting to fellow presenter Andy Peters last week on the subject of representation on screen. Lorraine then revealed her concerns that she had failed to call out cultural stereotypes perpetuated by Death in Paradise star Kris during an interview on her ITV show in 2020. Regretful Lorraine was referring to an interview she'd conducted with 47-year-old Kris. The actor had been living in Guadeloupe for filming sessions for the murder mystery series, which now stars Ralph Little, and he attracted an enormous backlash when he made derogatory comments on the Lorraine show about his son becoming a bit too Caribbean. "I'm sure he didn't mean it, but he said something about the education system in the Caribbean not being fantastic and he wanted to bring his child to the UK," Lorraine recalled during her chat with Andy Peters on the What If? Podcast with Lorraine and Rosie. "I should have said, hang on a minute, Terry's some really good schools there, you don't have to do that, but I let it go." She added, "It was one of those ones where I should have said something but I didn't. That digs away at me." Yet, an understanding Andy replied, "We're all guilty of that. When someone senior to me or in a position of power says something to me and I think, oh no, that's mildly racist, but if I call them out, they might then not want to talk to me. But you have to go, no, I stand by my convictions. If you said something racist, I need to tell you, you said something racist." It comes after Kris, who played Di Humphrey Goodman between 2013 and 2017, referenced 4 great years on the show, but then appeared to sneer at cultural stereotypes he felt his child had adopted while living there, adding controversially, "I realized I really had to get my son to school." He told Lorraine that he refused to wear shoes, would only drink coconut water and eat pineapple and was very good on the beach but not so good with maths and English. After implying that the quality of the schooling on the Caribbean island would be insufficient, he dismissed that the show had to go. He has since addressed claims about his racial stereotyping, making a statement in which he said he was deeply sorry. "In my naive use of words, I propagated negative cultural stereotypes, which was offensive and insensitive. I now understand the damage this type of ignorant language, when used by a privileged white man like myself, can have," he stated. Lorraine went on to question, during the podcast episode, whether people's ignorant comments might relate to their age, and supported Andy's idea about having to call out comments from time to time. "I think some people genuinely don't mean to be offensive and you've got to tell them," she exclaimed, adding that Andy was quietly and effectively making things better. The presenter had been the special guest on Lorraine and her daughter Rosie's podcast What If?, during which the pair speak to celebrities on each episode about their lives and careers. Other interviewees this month have included acid attack survivor Katie Piper, former chart-topping singer Sophie Ellis-Bextor, and King of the Expedition Sir Ranulph Fiennes. Meanwhile, 51-year-old Andy also praised the staff who first employed him decades earlier as visionaries for breaking the mold and inviting a black presenter to join them in the world of TV. Andy previously said Hess often looked around the TV station where he was filming, only to find he was the only non-Caucasian face out of around 20 people. Andy has enjoyed a successful career himself, appearing on shows including GMTV, Good Morning Britain and Lorraine. Lorraine has previously been vociferous in her support of representation on TV and has publicly condemned racist slurs made towards footballers. She addressed the issue on her self-titled daytime show last year too, while talking about the abuse suffered by England team footballers, including Marcus Rashford. "There's been occasions where I should have stepped up and I didn't, I guess out of embarrassment more than anything else and not knowing what to do," she explained.